Hello, everyone, and welcome to Theater 4150, Theater Studies, Theater and the Occult. My name is Ed Lingen, and I will be your professor this semester. I am a professor of Theater Studies in the Department of Theater and Film. I also direct productions for the Department of Theater and Film, and I also am an associate dean of the College of Arts and Letters, which is probably why you may not have seen me around very much, if at all. I am in University Hall, room 3160. I don't have set office hours because a dean's schedule can be sort of unpredictable, but I am happy to meet with each and every one of you, and you can just set an appointment with me and come see me in the office here. I'm always available, and I have an open door policy. So in this class, we examine theater studies from the standpoint of the occult and the esoteric. And so what I mean when I say that is we're studying theatrical stories that are told in a world where the occult or the esoteric is a reality. So that might bring up ideas to you such as divination, the idea of using oracles to know the past or the present, hidden information, using ritual magic to cast spells or to invoke spirits to help you do something. It might make you think of all kinds of hidden secret knowledge that you suspect a wizard or a witch or something like that would have. And so this is obviously a very popular theme in theater from time immemorial to the present. And so what we're going to do in this course is you're going to, over the period of a semester, you're going to do a lot of research into these topics, but you're also going to gather information to create a well-documented, well-written research paper that you can perhaps use as a writing sample if you decide to go to graduate school or something like that. And otherwise, it should just be a very interesting paper for you to develop that really hones and sharpens your academic and your research writing skills in general. So to start, I would like to bring your attention to the left side menu board over here on the screen, and let's start at course news. Now, in course news, I typically just bring up announcements. And so you'll want to look at that to see if there are any last minutes or any new announcements that you should be paying attention to. This is the syllabus and the course schedule section. And the syllabus and the course schedule section is exactly what it says. It's the syllabus. You can go there to look at all my policies, to look at the information of where my phone number is, what the grading scale is, how grades are determined, and also the course schedule shows you exactly what we do over the period of the semester. Now, speaking of that, I'm going to bring up our course schedule right now because I want to point out something about the nature of the class. So as I said, there are some recurring discussion board posts, which are very relaxed. Those are just like class discussions. So the discussion board posts are easy points. You should never miss the discussion board posts in any circumstances. Then we have recurring 350-word essays that really are short research papers, and part of it is to help you hone in and find your own way of talking about the research that we're doing, but also it's practice for the techniques that you'll use and the citation methods that you'll use in your final paper. So the 350-word essay assignments are all leaning towards helping you develop that final paper. And in addition to these discussion board posts and these essays, you're also going to find that we have these small assignments that are goals. Well, some of them are bigger than others, but these assignments that are all pieces of building that big research project that you're going to have due at the end of the semester. So I just highlighted this one over here. Sunday, January 26th, you're going to need to tell me you're going to need to submit what you think your research topic is going to be for your paper. That way you can start gathering sources. It's a very easy assignment and it's small. But then as you go further down, we go on to the next assignment that relates to the paper, and that's in Learning Unit 2, Week 4, and you see that at that time I want you to have gathered sources. So you're going to create a works cited list in advance, and so it's a little bigger assignment. And then after that, we go down to the next week, Week 5, and we have Source Notes Assignment 1. Now, there will be a video on Source Notes Assignment 1 to tell you exactly how to do it, but this is a note-taking assignment where you take notes from the different sources that you've gathered so that you can refer to these when you're writing your paper. Some students have asked me, why do you do this? Well, what happens is you learn a really great method for taking notes and applying them to the writing of a paper. And also, it really does make the writing process so much easier and so much deeper if you take your research and you generate notes from that from the beginning. And if you keep going down here, all the way down to week 13, you will see that the first draft of your research paper is due on the 13th of April. And this then allows, and then we go to the next week and you see you have a Source Notes 2 assignment. So while I am writing and generating comments on your first draft, you should be taking more notes. Now, some people have asked me, well, what if I don't think I need any more notes? What if I really like my first draft the way it is and I don't think I need more notes? Well, it's almost impossible that if you take a bunch of notes, you're not going to find some other really good and interesting stuff to put into your paper, something to make it better. And you may also find that you've made some mistakes historically in previous things that the new notes help you to correct. So everybody is required to do that second batch of notes because it will always deepen your writing to have that second batch. And then between 421 and 427, you complete your final draft based on the notes you've taken and also based on any revisions that I've proposed to you. And then, so by Sunday 427, you've actually put in that final draft. And then on finals week, that's very easy finals week because you just have one of those really relaxed discussion board postings where you can talk about things that interested you during the semester or things you might have learned. So that's the way the course structure and arrangement lays out for the course. And it's all about, it's a WAC course, so we're trying to develop a really good basis for writing that paper during the semester. So as we go down here, you'll see we have these learning units, and what I've done is I've literally cut and pasted the sections from the course schedule, and I've put them in the learning unit so you can very clearly see what you should be doing in each unit. And when you go in to each unit, you'll see your discussion board post link. You'll see in this one we have a learning unit process, but that's recurring throughout the semester. You'll only see that once. I have video lectures, slideshows, notes, transcripts. These are all in these sections. The plays we read are here. The essays we read are here. Oh, by the way, with plays, I usually offer more than one play and allow the student to read whichever play interests them, that they're in, that they think that they would be interested in reading. So there are 3-4 plays in there sometimes, but you really only have to read one of those plays. You do have to read all the essays though that I put in there and respond to those in your writing. There are very detailed descriptions and expectations for the essay assignments. And then here you see your research area proposal. So go through all the different learning units, see how they work. And the note-taking units, you'll see that there's a source assignment video that'll walk you through the note-taking process. And I'm really just teaching you my own note-taking process that I use when I'm taking notes for a book or an article. And then we have all the discussion board links here. Now, I've programmed my discussion board links to just pop up during the week when you need them because I don't want you jumping ahead and entering your discussion board stuff before everyone else has come in. I don't want you to rush through the discussion board posts. I'd rather have you look at the material and respond. So don't worry, everything is timed to pop up when it's time for you to see it. So right now you'll only see one, but eventually there will be 10 of these by the end of the semester. This is of course, your grade section. Now, emailing versus course messages. Now, technically, if you have a question where I'm supposed to talk to you about your grade, I would prefer that you use this discussion board link. This course messages link for that, because that's a protected, encrypted thing. However, you are allowed to ask me questions via regular email or send me emails via regular email. I would just ask you to put in the subject line Theater 4150, so that I know that, so that I can prioritize that when I see it. I usually respond to emails within 24 hours unless you send it at the end of the day on Friday, in which case I really usually don't get around to looking those at again till Monday morning, sometimes Sunday night, but the turnaround is more like 48 hours over the weekend. And then there's some learner support links here. There's if you're in here and you want to send me a regular email, you can use the course email link down here. So that's the beginning. I welcome you all to the class. I look forward to reading your introductions and hearing your responses to the materials. And I wish you all a very happy new year. And I wish you all a successful spring 25 semester. Thank you very much. Goodbye.